It's another hot day. This is part 4 because I've had to take frequent breaks, to be honest with you. I'm gonna grab the wood. I've turned on the air conditioning in the tool shed and I've gotta do some light finish sanding on these things. And I'm already getting short of breath because it's so hot. So let's go. Let's go outside. It's gonna be much cooler in there. It is better. Way better. Okay, let's get to sanding this stuff. Now, some of you may remember, I kind of gave a bad review to this thing. It's that straight edge. I'll put a link. You can go see it. It's when I first started making the Murphy bed. It's that Kreg straight edge that I paid $90-something for. But it's coming into some good use. It's going to bridge from my work desk to that other table that's over there. And I can put the trim on there and sand it on there so I'm not on my hands and knees. Although this may prove to be better to be on my hands and knees. But we'll see, okay? I'm going to take this clamp it down as to not let it skate around on me. And then I'm just going to take a hand sander and sand the thing. Going to take the wood that I'm most likely going to be using. I cut extra just in case. And what I'm going to do is take my block sander. Got some sheets of 320. Stick it in there and start sanding. There you go. Just going to turn it up on edge because frankly that's all that needs to be done is get the roughness off the leading edges so that when I stain it doesn't look too goofy and uneven. Alright, flip it over. And we'll have the first one done, and we'll be done in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We're back to this now. Stacking it up on the wall. Last one. Dusty. Okay, it's time to go get those stained. I gotta go in the garage. All right, it's real hot, so the fan is going on, and it's gonna get a little loud. Gotta open the garage door. Gotta get some airflow. Okay, the stain of choice is Varathane Classic Red Mahogany, because that's what I used on the Murphy bed.
Murphy.
To begin with. And hopefully this Douglas fir will take it just about the same color. And as always, wear rubber gloves. Not sponsored, but if you use my link, you feed my family. Thank you. All right, didn't take long, but long enough, if you know what I mean. I don't know what the temperature is in this garage, but I can't think straight. But take a look at the wood. Okay, my method for doing this is take a rag, dip it in, wipe it on, wipe it off. The rule of thumb is once that stain is on there, the color is changed. And you really can't change the color much more. If you didn't put enough on, then yes, it'll get a little darker if you put enough. But once it soaks it up and gets that color, that's all she gets. There are darker spots because, well, the wood is probably more porous in those areas than in others, so it did get a little deeper in a couple of spots. And it looks like maybe right there, I'll need to touch that up just a tad, just to make sure. But the next step is to measure and cut. All right, now in the comments down below, what do you like to do? Do you brush on, then wipe off, or do you wipe on and wipe off? Or do you just brush on and leave it? How do you stain wood? I'd like to know. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a guy that likes warm weather. I don't like the cold weather if I have to be out in it. But 115 degrees is a lot.
How about 119 in Hillsboro, 115 in Corsicana, 115 in Waxahachie, 116 in Fort Worth, 110 in Terrell, 115, I think I said Corsicana already. Did I repeat Corsicana?
And exerting yourself, make sure you drink plenty of Gatorade. It's time for a Gatorade break. They're not sponsoring me, but if you use my link, you know you're helping us out. Thank you. Use our Amazon link down below. When you do, it helps us out and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And after using the link, save it to your bookmarks so you can have easy access to it in the future. Thank you.
The next morning.
The stain is dried, and I think it matches pretty good. Let's take a really close look. If I just put it up against there, that's what it's going to cover. Look at that. Not bad, huh? Yeah, at least this big old gash is covered up. And then if I put that on all of it, it'll look really good. All right, all I need to do now is get my compressor. Got to get my saw set up in the tool shed. Got to measure this. I got a lot to do. 57.5 inches. Now I got to go cut. I got to bring in my air compressor and my brad nailer. I did brad nail all the way across the top. I used Titebond glue to glue the parts together, so you know it's got a little more security. Like I said, a lot more of that, and we'll be done. A lot of bang for the buck. Now, they don't sponsor me. I'm not affiliated with them. But if you use my link and you buy one of these or anything on my Amazon store, yeah, this stuff is pretty good. You put food on the table for me. Thank you. Do keep your tools clean. They'll appreciate it. And they'll work for a very long time. Gotta sweep. There it is. Now, we decided not to go with the mid-drift trim like in this picture. Shooting Gal said she just liked it with the vertical stuff, so we're gonna leave it like that. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, folks. If you have questions, I might be able to help. Leave some comments down below. If you missed any of the previous episodes, go up here. No, it's up here. And you'll find a playlist for Murphy Bed. You thought I was gonna do it again, didn't you?
Murphy.
Check that out. If you have questions, yet again, go ahead, leave me comments. Go to my webpage, shootingguy.com. You can leave some information there if you want, and I'll be happy to respond. Or just down in the comments section down below, leave me a thumbs up, all that kind of good stuff. And don't forget to check out the other videos, and I'll see you over there.